and welcome back to the final Jessie Bear Book Club Quizmas number 7, and a happy new year because this was going to be going out on New Year's Day, and this is the final magazine in the series and it is for 2021. So some of the questions are going to be local to this year, I guess. As always, I have my lovely Quizmaster General here with me, Cormac.
Hello.
So, without further ado, let's crack on.
Okay. And the first category is 12 Days of Christmas. 12 questions based on the 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so the 25th of December. What was stolen from Westminster Abbey on this day in 1950?
What was stolen?
Yeah.
I don't know. A marble slab with some king's engraved headstone on it.
I am not going to give you that, unfortunately, because it was the Stone of Scone.
I didn't think that would be it. That crossed my mind, but I was like, no, that's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, no, apparently it was stolen, unless they got it returned.
Okay.
26th of December.
Okay.
On this date in 1898, Marie and Pierre Curie announced a discovery. What had they been the first to isolate?
Radiation.
I'll give you it. Radium.
Okay.
1
point.
27th of December. What eased a child's entry into the world for the first time in 1845?
1845. Epidural. What does it say?
Ether anesthetic was used for childbirth for the first time by Dr. Crawford Long in Georgia, the US.
I don't think I get that one.
Epidural, painkiller, anesthetic,
knockout
knockout gas.
Yeah, I definitely don't get that one.
I apologise.
Oh, don't apologise, I got it wrong.
Next question. 28th of December. Where was Constance Markievicz when she became the first woman to be elected to the British House of Commons on this day in 1918?
She was in church.
She was in Holloway Prison.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 29th of December. Whose murder was witnessed by Edward Grimm on this day in 1170, which he later documented?
Edward Grimm.
I think there's a question about this on the University Challenge.
Sherlock Holmes. I don't know.
Whose murder was witnessed?
I don't know.
Thomas Becket.
Oh, there was a question about that. There was a question about that on the quiz we did with your dad, which I got right.
Oh, yeah. The 30th of December. Who was murdered in the home of Prince Felix Yusupov in 1916?
Rasputin?
Yep, that's correct. Georgy Rasputin. 31st of December. Who in 1759 bought a 9,000-year lease on the St. James Gate industrial site in Dublin for £45 per year? St. James Gate, Dublin.
The Guinness factory?
Who bought
Arthur Guinness?
Yeah, correct. The 9,000-year lease. They've got a lot of beer to make.
Well, I do believe it's stout.
Stout beer. I was going to give you a hint, like I drink it, but I think that would have been giving it away. 1st of January, which newspaper published its first edition under its current name on this date in 1788?
Under its name?
Under its current name.
Current, I don't know. The Independent.
The Times.
Okay.
2nd of January, on this date in AD 366, the Armenians crossed which frozen river to invade the Roman Empire?
I know. The Tiber?
The Rhine.
Oh, the Rhine, okay.
The 3rd of January, which two men were excommunicated by popes on this day in 1521 and 1962, respectively?
What was the first date?
1521, excommunicated by the Pope.
Was it Henry VIII?
No, Martin Luther. And 1962?
1962. I don't know. 1962.
He likes cigars.
Churchill.
Nope.
I don't know. Tell me.
Fidel Castro.
Okay.
The 4th of January. What technological marvel ended its life in a fireball on this day in 1958 on the 4th of January?
On the 4th of January, what lamp?
Ross dresses up as it in Friends. That helps.
I don't know. The holiday armadillo? I don't know.
Sputnik 1.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to get that. I thought the holiday armadillo was very good and festive.
No, but in the thing he dressed up as Potato with an antenna, so he's a spud.
Yeah, I get it, but okay.
And lastly, of this category, 5th of January, which French soldier was stripped of his rank in a degraduation ceremony on this day in 1895, leading to Émile Zola to pen the open letter Jagus?
I don't know. Napoleon?
Alfred Dreyfus.
Okay, wouldn't have got that.
Okay, well, here is a new category, festive treats, or festive feasts.
Festive feasts, okay.
So hopefully you'll get a few of these.
Fingers crossed. I did have some mince pies earlier.
Okay, so question 13.
Yeah.
Which of these wasn't a meat dish on the first published Christmas menu, 1660? A. Swan pie. B. A kid with a pudding in his belly. C. A turkey roast stuck with cloves. D. Carp in puff paste. So which of these wasn't a meat dish on the first published Christmas menu, 1660?
Is it a trick question? Is it all of them?
No.
Okay. Carp.
Yep, correct. Carp and puff paste. The next question. A shortage of which vegetable in 2010 saw its price by weight rise close to that of a turkey?
Was it those horrible little green things? And
come on, you know the name of them.
Brussels sprouts.
Correct.
I remember that because we had to go to Gibraltar and Paul was going crazy, shoving them in bags and yelling at me. And way too many Brussels sprouts, and nobody actually likes Brussels sprouts, and we had tons of them.
But it's traditional. You must have it.
So it's cauliflower.
The next question. Howard Hughes kept a ruler in his hotel room to ensure that he was never sent oversized watts. Howard Hughes kept a ruler in his hotel room to ensure he was never sent oversized what?
Parcels?
But it's feasts.
Oh, feasts.
You don't eat a parcel, do you?
I don't know. There could be something. Never sent oversized pies.
Peas.
Peas?
Yep. Peas.
Okay, you have too much time on your hands. You're measuring
exactly,
peas.
Yeah. The next question. Which vegetable was illegal in France between 1748 and 1772?
I don't know why, but I'm going to say the parsnip.
Ooh, it was the potato.
Oh.
And the last question of this category. Yeah. Kaiser Wilhelm II wore the uniform of a British field marshal when eating what?
Pheasant.
Plum pudding.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's get to the next question category.
Christmas cards.
Christmas cards. In which countries did 19th century and early 20th century Christmas cards show children being stuffed into baskets by a devil?
It was Germany and Austria.
Correct. The devil was Krampus, of course. In 1927, which US president issued the first official Christmas message to the American people?
1927.
You don't know.
I know it's not Roosevelt, but I can't think of anyone else right now.
It was Calvin Coolidge. Next question. Who sent a Christmas card to every single Grenadier Guard in 1942?
I don't know. George VII? No,
it was Princess, now Queen Elizabeth, who had been appointed colonel that year.
Oh, that's nice. She was my first guess, but then I thought she wasn't queen at that point, so it wouldn't have been her.
Princess at the time. Next question. Whose commissioned surrealist Christmas card of a headless angel playing the lute was rejected by Hallmark?
Read that again?
Whose commissioned surrealist Christmas card of a headless angel playing a lute was rejected by Hallmark?
Banksy.
Nope, Salvador Dalí.
Oh, okay.
And the next question, what socially unacceptable act was on the first ever Christmas card in 1843?
Murder.
No, a toddler being given a glass of wine.
Remember I found those like vintage Christmas cards of the frogs stabbing each other,
Oh,
and it
yes.
said Merry Christmas. That's why I thought murder.
That was quite funny, yes. So the next question is called Bah Humbug.
Okay.
According to George Bernard Shaw, it is an indecent subject, a cruel, gluttonous subject, a drunken, disorderly subject, a wasteful, disastrous subject, a wicked, caging, lying, filthy, blasphemous, and demoralizing subject. What is it? And you're not looking in the mirror when you think that.
Christmas.
Yep, that's correct.
Because Christmas is all of those things, but all of those things are pretty damn good.
Next question. Possibly the most famous bank hold-up in Texan history occurred on the 23rd of December in 1927 in Cisco, provoking the largest ever manhunt in the state. What was unusual about the robbers disguised?
He didn't wear one. I know, it's that movie with Johnny Depp, isn't it?
What film?
Sorry?
What film?
Oh, you know, it's like Wanted Man or The Most Wanted Man, and he's a bank robber.
Well, the question is what film is it? What was unusual about this robber's disguise? 23rd December 1927.
Was he a cowboy?
No, he was dressed as Santa Claus.
Okay.
The next question. Which oppressed group instigated the Christmas Uprising in 1831?
What oppressed group?
What oppressed group instigated the Christmas Uprising in 1831?
Was it some of the indigenous people of Australia?
No.
I don't know then.
It was enslaved people in the colony of Jamaica.
Okay.
26. Question 26. What was George Washington doing on the Christmas night 1776 instead of celebrating?
Writing a letter.
Crossing the Delaware.
Okay.
And the next question. What event at Christmas 1836 gave the snowdrop in Lewis its name?
I don't know.
What event, Christmas 1836, gave the snowdrop in Lewis its name?
It snowed.
Oh, well, the answer is the deadliest avalanche in British history.
Oh, okay. I didn't even ever know there was an avalanche in Britain.
Well, in 1836 there was.
Okay, moving along. What are we on now?
We're on our picture round.
Ooh.
The Nativity. So, what do these pairs of characters have in common? So we have these two here.
Yep. I don't know. They're both called Mary?
No. They both married men called Joseph. So that's Mary there.
Yeah.
And that is Cato Savandes, the wife of Joseph Stalin. Okay. So here we go. Here's these two here.
Yeah, Jesus and some bloke.
Okay. And what do they have in common? Let's take a guess.
They have the same birthday.
Nope. Both have lived in Bethlehem. Jesus and Jonathan Fox, Jonathan Frakes, who lived in Bethlehem, US.
Oh, well, that's nothing. My dad lived in Bethlehem for a while.
Okay. Here we go.
Three wise men.
And this person here.
I don't know. They both celebrate the Epiphany. No, that's not it. Something to do with the North Star.
You know what? I'll give you it. They both discovered stars. The Star of Bethlehem and pulsars. The Magi and Jocelyn Bell.
Cool.
Okay, so these two here.
Okay, an astronaut and a shepherd. They're both called John Shepherd. No, that's not right.
I'll give you it. I'll give you it. Both are shepherds. The New Testament and shepherd. Both are shepherds. The New Testament shepherds and Alan Shepherd.
Oh, well, okay.
So
I'll take that.
I'll give you it. This one here, so...
Liam Neeson.
It's Harrison Ford.
Are you sure? That looks like Liam Neeson to me.
I'm 100% sure.
I am not good with celebrities.
Not very good at Christmas quizzes either.
But come on, we didn't have a Christmas tree most of the time when I was a kid.
Okay.
And I don't know, is that John, Paul, someone? Harrison Ford.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's Joseph and Harrison Ford. What do they have in common?
Joseph and Harrison Ford.
They're not both helicopter pilots, although Harrison Ford is.
Okay, random trivia. Did they both not impregnate their wives? Raise other men's children.
Both were carpenters.
Okay.
I believe there's a story of how Harrison Ford got the role of, it was either Han Solo or Indiana Jones. He was doing carpentry work for a director, and he asked him to read for the line, and like he got the role. I can't remember 100% off the top of my head, but I've heard that story.
Okay. So,
and here we go. We got these two here.
Okay, that is Catherine the Great of Russia.
Okay.
And I don't know who that is. Will you tell me?
Okay. No, that'll give the answer away.
Is it a mummy?
No.
I don't know. Is it an angel?
No.
Is it...
You said, it pretty much said the answer.
Catherine the Great of Russia and... Saint Catherine? I don't... Give me a hint, please.
You know what, I'm just going to tell you the answer because I can't give you a hint without giving you the answer.
Well, give me a hint, please.
Jeez, I don't know. They both share a name, part of the name.
The Great.
Correct.
Well, I won't take it as a point.
Yeah, both gain the effort. The Great. Herod the Great and Catherine the Great.
Oh.
You say Catherine the Great and then you're just like, right, you've got one half of the answer. What's his...
Well, he is a mummy.
It's Herod the Great. I think it's a picture.
Oh, he was mummified, I think.
Here we go. History headlines in 2021. The next category.
Okay.
In January 2021, whose Massachusetts house came up for sale with a price of $2 million, despite being the scene of a grisly murders of a husband and wife there? Whose Massachusetts house was on sale for $2 million, despite being the scene of grisly murders of a husband and wife? Bonnie Parker, Lizzie Borden, or Ma Baker?
For some reason, I want to say Ma Baker, but I don't think that's right.
Okay, well, what's the answer?
I'm going to go for Lizzie Borden.
That's correct.
Is she the woman who killed all those people with her husband and then was executed in her wedding dress?
No, she killed her mother and father with an axe, allegedly though, and she got away with it.
Okay.
I think.
Number 35.
I need to look that up. Next question. In March, 9,000-year-old items, including a stone tool, were uncovered in Stockholm Island off the Pembrokeshire coast. What was unusual about their excavators? So A, they were convicted criminals, B, they were school children, and C, they were rabbits.
I'm going to go with convicted criminals.
Wrong, they were rabbits.
Oh, little bunnies.
Little bunnies doing their architecture work.
They were like, we were just building a burrow.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Next question. In April, a piece of the Wright brothers' pioneering aircraft known as the Wright Flyer flew how far? A, 1 mile, B, 6,433 miles, or C, 300 million miles?
I'm going to say 1 mile.
Incorrect.
Okay.
The answer is C, 395 million miles to Mars on NASA's Ingenuity helicopter.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Okay. The next question. In May, what possession of Mary, Queen of Scots, was stolen from Ardell Castle? A, her rosary beads, B, her shoes, C, her dog's collar.
I think it's her rosary beads.
That's correct.
I think I shared an article about that because I found that really interesting.
Okay, next question. In June, a family put up for sale 1 stone from their garden rockery. What was unusual about it? It contained a fossilized dinosaur. It was a 2nd century AD Roman stela. It contained a gold nugget.
I want to say dinosaur, but for some reason, I think it's an AD Roman stela.
That would be correct.
Yeah, I also shared an article about that.
Okay. The next question. In July, a school teacher in Germany found what hidden in the walls of his auntie's house. His uncle, the Iron Crown of Lombardy, a hidden stash of Nazi memorabilia.
I'm going to say the Iron Crown of Lombardy.
Nope, that's incorrect. He found a hidden stash of Nazi memorabilia.
Well, at least it wasn't his uncle. That'd be creepy.
That would be scary, yes. And the last question, in September, the Gilgamesh Dream tablet, pictured, right? Here, there it is.
Yep.
Containing one of the oldest recorded stories in history, was returned to which country? Iraq, Iran, or India?
I'm going to say Iran.
That's incorrect. It was Iraq.
Ooh. Well, it was a toss-up between those two. I knew it wasn't India.
Okay. And the last category, the last 6 questions.
Yep.
2022 anniversaries. So this stuff
is coming up.
It's coming up, the anniversaries. So after more than 3,200 years in hiding, who emerged from KV 62 100 years ago?
After who emerged from KV 100 years ago,
100 years ago in 2022, this was discovered.
1920. What? But it can't said came out of hiding.
Yeah, it's hiding somewhere.
Hiding somewhere. A particular fish that was living at the bottom of the ocean, people thought was extinct.
Yep.
Tell me, because I don't know.
It was Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun.
Oh yeah, King Tut.
Yep. Which sporting event first occurred 150 years ago at the Kennington Oval?
Wimbledon.
No, it was the first FA Cup final.
Okay.
What did Lord Mansfield's legal decision in the Somerset case 250 years ago find to have no basis in common law in England?
No basis in common law in England.
What did Lord Mansfield's legal decision in the Somerset case 250 years ago find to have no basis in common law in England?
I don't know. People's right to walk wherever they want.
Slavery in England.
Okay.
And the next question, sorry, not the last, the next. Which wife of 2 kings and mother of 2 more was born 900 years ago?
Okay, where is that? Which wife of 2 kings, mother
of 2 more was born 900 years ago?
The Empress Matilda.
No, Eleanor of Aquitaine.
Oh, I should have known that. Well, that was her daughter-in-law. I was close. Close.
The next question. The 14th Roman emperor ordered the building of what 3 to 4 million ton structure 1,900 years ago?
The 14th Roman emperor. The Colosseum?
Hadrian's Wall.
Ah.
And the last question of this Christmas quiz.
Okay.
50 years ago, Shirley Chisholm became the first major party African American and female candidate for what role?
US president.
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that was a complete stab in the dark.
Well, you got it.
Yay! Well, that means I got 12 questions right out of a possible 46. Oh, I'm over 10, so I'm happy with myself.
Okay, be happy then.
You know what? I think I will ask you some of these questions one of these days and see how well or badly you do.
No, we will not. I'm
Yeah,
not a big history person.
Well, you've been giving me enough gift over the last couple of months doing these. Well, everybody, thanks for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed Quizmas and had a fabulous Christmas and a Happy New Year. Until next time, bye!
Happy New Year.